Okay, sorry guys, my last video got cut off. So, on to part 2. We were scrolling through all the different elements, lots of different options of things to use. So I'll show you this, if you come down into shapes here, you can just choose a circle. Don't worry too much about that bright green color. Up at the top of the screen you'll see a green square. That's where I can click to change that color. And the really cool thing about changing color in Canva is over here it's going to pull up all these different colors that it's actually pulled from the photos that you've used, so you can pick something that you like that matches a little bit better. So you can make this a little bit bigger, and then obviously it's pretty overwhelming right in the center of your photo, just like that. So what I always do is come up to the top right here where you see this transparency square, click on it and pull your transparency down so that it's a little bit more see-through. And so now it's not quite so overwhelming. I'm just going to, so say you put that on there and you decide you don't like it. I'm going to show you a different one. So I'm going to click on that circle again. I'm going to go to the far top right and I'm going to go to the little garbage can and delete it. And now it's gone. So I'm going to show you one that I use a lot. It's this little squiggle guy up at the top left here. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to make it a little bigger. And then I'm going to adjust the transparency of this as well, because this is what I always do. And you can change the color. Again, same way, if you go up to this color square up top, it's going to give you the options of any color or some of the ones that you could pull from the colors in the photo. But I'm going to leave it how it is. Now I'm going to add some text. So I'm going to press the text box over on the far left. You can see where it's lit up over there, highlighted. And first I'm going to show you that they've got a lot of really cool templates for text. So you can just go through here and find a font that you like or a style that you like, and you can just use that. So I'll show you, I don't know, let me just choose one here. Let's just do this. It's gigantic, but I clicked on this one. I'm going to make it a little smaller so that it fits. And now I'm just going to double click here and I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to double click here and then I'm just going to do this so that it fits a little bit better. I can also make the whole thing smaller just by doing this. And then I can change the color. So I can go in and say, change that bottom one to pink and change this top one to blue. Obviously it's not centered very well, but you get the idea. So this is one option. Just choose a template, add the stuff that you want it to say, change your colors, and you're done. But I'm going to take this off of here. I'm just going to delete. So you can delete part of it by deleting an element, or you can delete the whole group. I'm just going to delete the whole group. Now I'm going to show you how to add text just from scratch if you don't want to use a template. So up at the top it gives you 3 different options here, and this basically has to do with size, just your starting point for size. So I'm going to go to the middle size and I'm going to type the same thing. And then I'm just going to move it up so it's a little more centered. And now I'm going to play with the font. So you can come up here where it says Open Sans and click on that and it's going to open all the fonts. And again, you scroll through here. I can't use any of the ones with the crown because I don't have Pro, but I could use any of the others. Or you can search for a type of font that you like or the name of a font that you like. This is how you get all your script ones. So I'm just going to play with these. I don't know. Just no reason to be picky. Okay, I just have to highlight all of this. Okay, there we go. So now it looks like this. I'm going to change the color by going up to the top. Again, it's going to give me all of the different font colors that are in the photo, and you can just go with black, or you can come up here to where it says new color and you can choose any color of the rainbow. I'm just going to stick with what they're giving me here. I think a darker one would show up better, so I would use one of these. That's kind of nice. And that's it. I'm going to show you a couple more ways that you can play with this font. So I've got it highlighted. Here's up at the top, the A is where I would change my color. The 18 is where I would change the size, but you can also change the size just by doing this. You can see the size numbers moving up at the top there as I'm making it bigger and smaller. You can bold if you want, unbold. You can underline everything, take that away. You can make it all capitals, down to small. This is where you'll play with the alignment. You can align it all to the left or all to the right or center it. Here's where you can make it into a list, either with bullet points. Click it again and you get numbers. Click it one more time and they go away. This little arrow one is for spacing. You can either space your individual letters further apart by moving them, or closer together, obviously. Or you can change your line heights. You can make your lines a little more spaced out or closer together through here. And then there's some fun effects as well. If you press this effects button, you can make it glow. You can give it a bit of a shadow here. The curved one's kind of cool. It turns it into a circle. That's obviously overlapping. It wouldn't be the best font choice, but you get the idea. So I'm going to go with none and just leave it how it is. So if I decide that I'm finished and I'm happy with that, then I would go up here to the download button. So while it's downloading here, I'll just say, I just can't stress enough that you guys just have to come in and play with it. And it can seem overwhelming, but it actually can be really simple. Like, I didn't use any of the templates, but if you use the templates, it's so easy to just add your own elements in, but they've already done the bulk of the work for you. So bottom left here is where it downloaded to. I'm going to open the file, and then I'm just going to save it here in my computer in a place where I've got cover photos. So it's saving it for me, and now I've got it. And the nice thing about Canva is once I've got it saved, I can go back home, and this is my Canva that I've been using for a long time, even when I was using it from the app and doing really terrible work. But I can go to all your designs, and now you can see here's everything I've ever done. So if I really, really liked, like here's another cover photo here on the right. I guess I should change my cover photo, but I'll show you the one I currently have, which is this one right here. But this is my current one because it's a Valentine's kind of one. But if I really liked this, all I would have to do is pull up my old one, change some of these photos around, change it so it's not so love themed, but I could use this same template that basically I've created and just do it all over again, and it's really easy. So hopefully that helps you guys. Again, if you have any questions, you can always let me know. Also, I would love to see if you guys are playing around with some stuff, send them to me so I can see what you're learning and what you're doing. But I think especially for the free version, there's some really cool things you can do with not a ton of effort. So play around with it. Let me know what you think.